North America's Loch Ness monster spotted again. Dubbed North America's Loch Ness monster, the purported Leviathan of Lake Champlain. Lake Champlain is upstate New York. Champ, that's the name of it, has just resurfaced. Good Morning America aired exclusive video footage of something just below the surface of the water, possibly the lake's fabled creature. A pair of Vermont men, Dick Affolter and his 34-year-old stepson Pete Baudet, made the digital recordings the previous summer while salmon fishing, and ABC consulted two retired FBI forensic image analysts who concluded that the video appeared authentic, but they could not say what it depicted. The incident added to a long list of champ sightings, the Loch Ness of Lake Champlain, which have described a chameleon-esque creature that is black, gray, brown, moss green, reddish bronze, or other colors, and is between 10 and 187 feet long. Kindly support my Patreon account since YouTube has again demonetized my YouTube channel. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below. So others say it's about 187 feet long with multiple humps or coils, as well as horns or a mane or glowing eyes or jaws like an alligator, or none of those features. Such sightings may be due to large fish like sturgeon, schools of fish, and other marine creatures. For example, otters swimming in a lane can mimic a single long serpentine creature moving in an undulating fashion. Other champ suspects include wind slicks, boat wakes, driftwood, long-necked birds, and many other possibilities. A contribution factor is expectant attention, the tendency of people who are expecting to see something are misled by anything resembling it. Although many people believe that Lake Champlain may host a dinosaur-era creature, that's unlikely in the extreme since the lake was formed only some 10,000 years ago, the last ice age. Furthermore, a single creature could not live for centuries, nor could it reproduce itself, so there would have to be a breeding population for the species to have continued to the present. And if there were indeed multiple Pleiosaurs, Zeuglodons, or other leviathans, over time a beached carcass or other certain trace of one would surely present itself. Nevertheless, the two fishermen insisted that they had seen something strange. Baudet stated that the creature was as big around as my thigh, he said. Affolter admitted neither of them ever saw the entire body of it, although they estimated that the length 10 to 15 feet. In a report on the video, the Burlington Press observed August 18, 2005, in one frame, it almost looked as if the head of an alligator-like animal breaking the surface. The newspaper noted that the champ legend dated from 1609, when French explorer Samuel de Champlain described a creature the Native Americans called Chaosauru. In his journal, Champlain wrote that the species was reputed to range up to 10 feet long, and that he had personally seen some half that length and as big as my thigh, he said, words subsequently echoed by eyewitness Baudet. Champlain noted that Chaosauru resembled a pike with an exceedingly long snout and dangerous teeth, certainly alligator-like features. In short, Champlain's description seemingly tallies with the creature the Vermont fishermen encountered. The apparent match is instructive. The explorer, Champlain that is, was almost certainly describing a long-nosed gar, one of the Ganoidae subclass, which includes sturgeons and other varieties. Although the video is insufficient for the positive identification, the men's description does permit this tentative solution to the mystery. For 4 centuries, Gar have been astonishing people like on Lake Champlain. During one of my investigative trips to the lake, I interviewed a fisherman who had just witnessed a friend hook a long-nosed gar that he insisted was monster-sized, measuring about 6 feet 4 inches long. He called this the real champ and dubbed it appropriately Gargantua. This is by Joe Nick, PhD, former state magician, private detective, teacher of literature, and it's on Live Science. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support.